The world breaks everyone, and afterwards many are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. Have you ever felt broken? I have many times. One day I hope to have sayings that students can quote in their final projects as they cram for EOCs and finals. I think everyone wants to be a little famous or in the very slightest recognized and loved. In those broken places that I've had to overcome, I feel stronger and better than I did before. I've always felt a desire to help someone because of their mistakes. The core themes of my life, being humor and family, guide me to those that are less fortunate. If I were to open a lens and allow you the opportunity to peek inside and take a view of my life, what would you see? I know what I would want you to see, but what you choose together I have no control over. I presume that it is the insecurity that is woven into me. I assume that you would see a life filled with mistakes, a life of do-overs, a pencil with a worn-out eraser. I hope you can navigate around those broken edges and see the life of a young man filled with hope and desire to become a filmmaker. I guess that is where the prospect of telling stories come alive. Although a person may seem broken and down, that does not mean that is who the person is. Through film or movies, you can bring an entire audience on an adventure through the eyes of the broken. Make them see his or her pain and empathize with them. One of the greatest modern films that I have had the chance to view is a film called Get Out by Jordan Peele. Peele takes a very controversial topic of race and prejudices to prove a point about the biases we have and the need to confront them. He inserts comedy or satire to keep the audience glued or interested throughout the film. And just when you think the film will keep you laughing, something strange happens. The film turns serious to prove a point that racism exists in all cultures. You are now hooked. You're now so hooked in the outcome that you don't care if it is a comedy or a drama playing on stereotypes. On stereotypes. You don't even care that the film may be exposing some of the prejudices or biases that, or you don't even care that the film may be exposing some of my prejudices or biases. That's what a good or great film does. That's what I want to do. That's who I want to be, or at least a very part of who I want to be. I want to find a partner who supports me. I want to use my predisposition to anger behind me. I want to manage my emotions. I want to better my patience. I want to stretch my ability to love. I want to leave my parents' wallet where it is, in their hands. I want to become autonomous, relying on myself. I want to have a piece of Jordan Peele, my dad, my grandfather, Dave Chappelle, Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King, Jada Pinkett Smith. And if I have learned nothing from this course, I have learned that people make people. People influence people's behaviors, habits, and lifestyle. If I do not take that into account, how could I ever plan my life